You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high.
Peace
Get up, get out, and get
and
something.
blessings, family. It's yours truly, your favorite power couple in the building. King Amari and Queen
Amani Amari.
in the building. Yes, sir. Gotta get up, get out, and get something. Outcast. Thank you for tuning in to your Power Couple Mental Fitness Program, sponsored by EY Pele Movement. EY Pele Movement is a ministry where we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. Hopefully everybody has had a blessed week. My goodness, we have had a trying week over here. You understand? But we don't have bad days. We just had some challenging things that happen throughout our good day. Hopefully all of you are well. Let us know what city and state you're tuning in from. That'll be great. What city and state you're tuning in from? That'll be great. Listen, family, we want to thank you all, too, for those of you who support our online store, El Kevlon Lifestyle. We provide African men and women's clothing, urban fashion, health, beauty products, accessories for your needs. Listen, we got some good things going on over there right now, man. We got some new arrivals. Check it out. We focus on your financial well-being. We got the Ujamaa t-shirt there. Cooperative economics. We got legacy over luxury. We have Wealth Magnet. And we also have some hats. That's right, unisex, as my queen said. And we also have the hats and the t-shirt.
Stand up, so what said you pinhead? See, when I was a youngster, used to wear them country clothes. My mama made me do it, but the devil.
We have the hat and the t-shirt. No.
Unisex.
Yeah, the shirts are definitely unisex.
We have pink colors. We have the colors for our queens. I don't know what word you was looking for, King, but you was searching hard.
I sure would. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're going to go on a break. And once we do that, we'll be diving into message. Today's message is success takes time and work. Success takes time and work.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about this.
To make this work, family. Stay tuned in. We'll be right back.
Stuff like that. Yeah. You need to get up, get out, and get something.
Service your African men's and women's clothing, accessories, health, and wellness product needs. Visit alkebulanlife.com.
Hey,
family, we are back. That's right. You know, we greatly appreciate that. Everybody who shared and invite who's out there on today. Thank you, brother Mike O'Neill, for tuning in, family. Appreciate that. Peace and blessings and love to you too as well. Thank you, Queen Sincere, for tuning in. We appreciate that, Queen. Great day to you too as well. Family tuning in from Mableton, Georgia. Brother Michael Neal said trials are designed to show you your strength.
Absolutely. That is the truth.
Black enterprise is paradise. That's right, my brother. But before we dive in on the subject on today, we want to give thanks to our Gungun. So we want to give thanks to our Gungun. Our Gungun is an Odu word, which some know as Yoruba word, which means ancestor. All right. So to our Gungun, known and unknown before us, we want to give Adupe. Adupe is
Please,
thanks.
thank you.
We want to give
Yes.
thanks for them laying down their life so we can have a better life. We want
That's
to thank
right.
them for fighting to maintain and to regain our spiritual, physical, financial well-being and our land. For it's because of our ancestors
That's right.
that we have the privileges that we have today. Those are our true heroes, okay? And those are the ones who celebrate, who truly fought for our independence, not for the 4th of July. Not the 4th of July. 4th of July is not our Independence Day, family. Okay, American History 101. Okay, that was for, the Europeans to get free from the Europeans. Okay, they was fighting against the British to get free from the British, not to set us free from slavery. All right, so that is not our Independence Day. Okay, check the record, check Juneteenth, check the record. All right, that's our celebration right there. You understand? So check your history on that one. But with that being said, man, we get ready to dive in. We getting ready to dive in. Oh, Auntie Viv. Okay, you catching on too? You all right? All right. You speaking Afrikaan.
Tupe to our gungun.
Hey, Auntie speaking Oduwa around here. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
That's right, Yoruba.
Yes, man. So, hey, listen, fam, we thank you all so much for tuning in. This power couple you see sitting here before you. Okay, we carry that title because we put in the work. For things to work, man. The office that we sitting in right now. My queen and I, we was talking about it before I came on the platform, man. And my office was the corner of our bedroom.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I remember I had a folding out desk. Okay.
It wasn't a desk. It was a little
fold
tray.
out table. You know what I'm saying? Okay, tray. That's what you want to call it. Yeah, it was. You're right.
It's a tray.
It was a food tray. She had to see in my mind it was a desk because that was what I used it for.
Yeah.
But I still remember that, family. We still remember, our humble beginnings. Don't despise small beginnings. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And so I still remember that, and then our offices, she was on one side of the bed, I was on the other one, and we collaborated. You understand? I remember when we were starting El Kevin Lifestyle, we only had one PC. My PC had broke down. It died. I went to PC heaven. You understand? And she had hers. And when we was building up El Kevin Lifestyle, I still remember we was uploading the pictures and, we was taking turns, setting up our platform on Shopify. You understand what I'm saying? Uploading, all the pictures and the prices and the clothes and all that, man.
On one computer.
On one computer,
and
we were sharing.
It was on one leg.
On one leg, it was about gone too. You understand? Yeah, it was about to get ready to kick it too. Matter of fact, it eventually did end up kicking it. One after the other. You know what I'm saying? Now we've been blessed in our own offices. You know what I'm saying? She has her own office right across the Lion Den. The Lioness Den. You know what I'm saying? Got the Lion Den right here. We sitting in right now. Feel
warehouse.
Good. No green screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to play you who do. I understand. I get it. You know what I mean? Some people fake it till they make it. I got it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But no green screen. We actually in the real office. We've been blessed to be a blessing, man. So, we want to testify, to that, man. That if you put in the work, man, patience is a virtue. Virtue is moral excellency. You know what I'm saying? By patience, it will possess your soul.
That's
what I'm saying? So, no, we truly do believe in that, you have to have the discipline. You have to have the focus. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know what's important, and you got to prioritize. You got to put, what's top priority first. You know what I'm saying? And for us, it's our family. It's our family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on here for fame and nothing like that. You don't get paid on Facebook. You understand? You do not get paid on Facebook. So I'm certainly not on here for getting paid. You understand? Now, where we do get paid from is like YouTube. You understand? You make money off of that, but we're on here to contribute, man, to just share our story. We want to be on here very briefly because we got things to do. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, you know, we just want to talk about, you know, that it takes work, man. It takes time. You know, success takes exactly that. You know what I mean? Now, everybody has their imagery about what that looks like. The picture that they have framed, the picture that they have framed in their minds, you know what I'm saying, is what they envision. You know what I mean? Everybody has a right to envision whatever it is that they picture in their own minds. Let me see something. Auntie Viv, she said, I need that computer of yours.
It might be in heaven, Auntie.
All right. Hey, Baba Ray, he said my study was the
It's in the bathroom. Don't despise the day of small beginnings.
Hey, Baba, you know, let me share something with you. When I be on the throne too, I get revelations. I get some of the messages that I'm sharing with y'all from the throne too, yo. So hey, it's all good. It's all good. No problem. No problem. Yes, indeed. Auntie Viv, she says celebrate good times. You know, so you got something you want to share, baby?
No, I just want to, you know, concur and add on to you. Don't despise the day of small beginnings. Never despise the day of small beginnings, and never feed into the energy of anybody that's mimicking or picking at you for starting.
Wow.
Here's the point. You started. And what does a baby do when he begins to walk? He put one foot in front of the other until he can stand, until he can walk, until he can run. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Don't despise the day of small beginnings. Just begin.
That's right.
Just begin. Oh, and you could say, Queen, well, how do I begin? You know, you have the thought, you put it on paper. One day you do something, the next day you do the next thing, and then the next thing you know, do the next thing. And before you know it, you're down the line. And that's what my king was explaining. It was saying, you know, we started out with a no good computer. We started out with a corner room. Yes. But we started literally in that small space. You know, although we may have had a big office in our head, what we had was the corner of a room. And I'm not talking about a big portion either. Probably about a 2x2. But don't despise the day of small beginnings. Just begin.
And so, fam, you know, I was looking at the New Edition story, and I was thinking about how people, as our ancestor said, peace and blessing be upon her, Maya Angelou. She said, people see the glory, but they don't know your story. People see the glory, but they don't know your story. And so I was listening to the New Edition story. I was actually watching that again, you know, the episode 1, and I was looking at how, you know, when they got done doing all the hard work that they was doing, they was dropped right back off from the tour bus in the hood, doing all the hard work, and they still had to go back to the hood. All the hard work that they was putting in for to get themselves out of the hood, they went right back to the same place where they was working to get out of. So what am I saying to you, family? What I'm saying to you is don't be discouraged. You understand? You know, that is not your expected end. Where you are right now is of course, you know what I'm saying, not where you're going to end up at, right?
Temporary.
Because it's your beginning. It's your beginning, just like, you know, the track runner at the starting line. That's their beginning, but that's not where they finish at. You understand what I'm saying? So this is just your beginning. It's only the beginning. You living your life now for later. You understand? And also for now, because what you do in your now, okay, in your today is going to affect your tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes, guess what? You reap the fruit of your labor and from your yesterday in your today. And guess what your today is? Your today is your now.
That's right.
Your today becomes your now. You understand? So what you did in your past, which is your now right now, which is going to be your past. So that is going to be your present. So when your tomorrow comes, it's the present, right? So that's the gift, right? So the gift comes from your labor, right? We got to be able to get in our mind. You understand? You know, that we have to toil for the fruit. Okay, listen, the fruit is not just going to, you know, pop up in your yard. Doesn't work like that. The universe gives seed to the sower. But guess what? We got to do something with that seed, and that seed is an idea. That seed is a vision. That seed is a dream. And guess what we have to do? We have to put in the work. We have to put our faith in action. Okay? Faith without works will keep your vision from coming alive. Okay? In order for it to manifest, you have to put in the work for it to manifest. But guess what? A lot of times we want this overnight success. And everybody who I listen to, just like I told you before, I was listening to the New Edition story. Now they millionaires now, but they didn't start out that way. And you know what? Everybody thought that they was really getting that money. Even me, when I watched the New Edition story, it was so encouraging and it was so mind blowing, because the whole time, how many of us thought that these brothers was living, you know, in mansions, you know, and driving the high dollar cars? But that just wasn't the case. You understand? And so a lot of times people, they see you on your platform, you know, they see you with your business, right? You know, and you just starting out. And it's just like the New Edition story. You know, you're a person of greatness, but your situation that you're living in, the car that you drive, the house that you live in, the zip code that you're in, okay, your bank account may not say that, oh, you are this person of greatness. So what you do is you start questioning who and what you really are.
A lot of times you could just feel it boiling on the inside of you. You just know on the inside of you that you're greater than what you're walking in right now. You just feel it. I remember I used to sit in my house, and my house down South Florida, and say, you know what, this house isn't big enough for me. It's not big enough for the ideals that I have. Not the fact that it was, you know, a small house, but what was on the inside of me was greater than what could be housed in that house, or what could be housed on a job. You know, that which is on the inside of you, you have to know what's on the inside of you and gravitate towards that. If there's an idea that has been birthed in your spirit or what have you, you need to go forward with that. You need to know that after you make the proper steps to get to where you're going, that the wind is going to be in your back, and things are going to work together because you worked on it. You worked by faith. You see what I'm saying?
That's
go
right.
for what you know. Go for what you know. And just like Nike said, just do it. Just do it.
That's
you know,
right.
we have situations where doors have opened for us and we can't go back to that door. It's closed, and the door won't open again until about 10 years later. You have to know for surety that you want to go forward. And when the door opens, you walk into it. You see what I'm saying? And hope and pray and use wisdom and knowledge as you go in. We can't be scared and stagnant.
That's right.
You would miss success. You would miss elevation. You would miss opportunity because of fear.
That's right.
And as the title said, it takes time. It takes work. There are many, many times, you know, a lot of people that are successful, they may not share everything with you, but they have spent a lot of time, a lot of intellectual property, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, you know, in order to make their vision and dream work, knowing on the inside of them that this thing that's on the inside of them is bigger than what is being seen.
That's right.
I know there are times, you know, I wake up, I haven't even washed my face good, and I roll right in the office, you know, and do whatever. I take a break a little later on and then wash my face or what have you, and then won't leave out of the office until about 10 o'clock at night. You know, it's more than just the notion.
That's it.
It's more than just the notion. You
That's
have to, as my husband say, you have to put in the work to make it work. Ain't nothing for free. I hate to say that. There isn't anything for free. You have to work. And
That's
I was
right.
having a conversation with someone the other day.
That's right.
And I let them know that, yeah, I know you want it all, but guess what? You got to work. You got to commit to some things.
Mm-hmm.
You have to persevere through some things, you know, and when the going gets rough, you have to keep going. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people, especially in the African community, these people, you know, it looked good, but they put in the work.
That's right.
They put in the work to make it work.
That's right. And everybody who I've listened to, like Denzel Washington, you know, listening to his story, where he has come from and where he's at today. Everybody who I know that's successful, none of them were born with a gold spoon in their mouth. Eric Thomas, one of the most highest paid inspiration speakers, they call him the hip hop teacher. Look, this brother dresses with a baseball cap on, with t-shirt and jeans and sneakers, and he's talking to people who run Fortune 500 companies with a baseball cap on, t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers. This brother made history. There's no other speaker that has done what he's done and dresses that way. You understand? I was listening to Allen Iverson, and I know some of you may have a bad vibe about that, but I listened to the whole matter before I come to a conclusion. You know, Allen Iverson, you know, he was considered to be the rebellious one because everybody else was wearing suits and ties, right? And Allen Iverson said, "That's not me. I like to wear t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers. You know, when I go into the hood, I want them to be able to relate to me." You know, he said, that's not me, you know, and he became a person who opened up the door, because see, everybody can point out the negative, but what about the positive things? This man stood on his square and said, "Listen, I'm me, and I'm not going to allow you to make me into being somebody that I'm not." And so when LeBron James came on board, LeBron James was himself when he came on board. Why? Because of what Allen Iverson did. But Allen Iverson took all the blows on the social network, television then, because it wasn't any Facebook during that time. You understand? He took the blows. He took the hits in order for those to come after him to be able to enjoy their success and be themselves at the same time and not have to perform. See, the question is, what are you willing to do for you to succeed? What are you willing to do? Are you willing to keep yourself in the closet? Are you willing to compromise to be recognized? See, let me tell you something, what I know about success. Because I used to stand in the welfare lines. I used to go to the corner at the corner store, okay, to get credit at the corner store. I was on welfare. You understand? I once upon a time didn't even have my own vehicle, using my girlfriend's car. I used to sleep on a pallet on the floor, okay, in my friend's apartment. You hear what I'm saying? When I moved into my own residence, my own apartment, all I had was an air mattress, my civilian clothes, because I was in the military at the time. So we called it civilian attire, okay? Had my military uniform, and that was it. But you know what? Let me tell you something, though. I never questioned my greatness because I understood that it's just the wilderness that I was going through until I got to the promised land.
Temporary.
I understood that was just temporary. And not only that, I know who and what I am.
This too shall pass. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I love that, you know, analogy, what you spoke about.
My mama Vivian talked about, I do anything for the Klondike bar. Now,
Yeah.
Mama Vivian, you gotta be careful with that. That's ambiguous. That could be taken two ways.
You know what? She talking about ice cream.
Go ahead, Queen.
No, I was just saying I like what you were saying about Allen Iverson and how he did some things in order for some other people to, come after him. And I think about this tree that's at my house. I planted the seed, but my children are enjoying the fruit. I put the mango seed in the ground and the tree grew big and it has big mango trees. Not only do my children enjoy the mangoes, the neighbors enjoy the mangoes. My grandkids are eating the mangoes. You see what I'm saying? All because I had the audacity to plant a seed. So that's all I want to say about that.
You got to be willing to suffer. You got to be willing. That's right. You got to be willing to suffer. You got to be willing to put in the work. Because, see, let me tell you something about me. I'm not compromising to be recognized. I got invited to a black tie fair event. And the person told me, oh, you have to wear a suit and a tie. I said, well, don't invite me no more then. Don't ever invite me to come to no event, because if I can't be my African self, then that is disrespectful for you to invite me to come somewhere and tell me that I need to set aside myself, okay, and to be accepted by somebody else. See, I'm gonna tell you something. We're gonna be real today. You understand me? We're going to be real today. There's a lot of people, okay, that lay aside themselves to be accepted by somebody else. And I'm not just talking about people of another ethnic group. Okay? I'm talking about our own kind too. And let me tell you something about those who keep it real. It's more challenging for us, okay, when you keep it real, because what I come to find, okay, dealing with people when you're trying to go to the top, is that some of them want you to kiss their behinds.
My word.
I'm just going to say it the way it is.
My God.
I don't have no time for that. I'm not grinding to show you no receipts. I'm not grinding, okay, for me to, no, I'm doing this for my family. I'm not doing this to be accepted by you. I'm not doing this so I can come on your platform. I'm doing this out of the love of my family. My love for my family fuels me to do what I'm doing. I'm not doing this to come on here for my name to be in lights. See, that's the beautiful thing about when you're in control. See, manipulative and controlling people, they don't like when you're in control, because then they're out of control.
Yes.
And then guess what you're considered to be? Out of control to them. That's right. Out of your control. Because you will not manipulate me, whether or not you look like me or not. I will stand on my moral square, and I will build a financial shelter for my family and I, period.
Absolutely.
How do I know this? Because I was told, oh, listen, my government last name is Walden. Oh, Walden, when I was in the military, oh, you're on your own island. I was told when I was in ministry, oh, things are going to be difficult for you because I wouldn't compromise to be recognized. I wouldn't kiss they behind in order for me to get promoted or for me to get ordained.
Talk about it.
Huh?
I know all about
Let me tell you something more than qualified to talk about this subject. Believe that. Believe that. Had people that push me aside, brush me off, because, oh, I'm an African attire. They looking at me funny. Barely want to talk to me because I have on African clothing. I'm not dressed according to their standard. Well, according to our standard, this is our standard. You got to put in the work. You understand me? You got to grind. Doors is going to be shut in your face because you keep it real. How hungry are you? How hungry are you? How thirsty are you really for success? Are you really willing to be rejected? Or do you want to compromise to be accepted? Do you want to brush aside yourself? And I'm not talking about the negative things, because there's some negative. No, I'm talking about the positive things. You know, your moral character. You not moving, okay, your moral character aside, okay, to be accepted in. You're not selling out to be brought in. Huh? Saying some things that some sponsors won't sign off on because you stand up for what's right and you speak out against what's wrong. And I'm talking about your own kind too. Yeah, we know. We done been around the big dogs. Some people don't know that though. See, that's what I'm saying. People don't know you. People make assumptions about you because you don't flaunt and you don't go around and show off, and you're not trying to wear a Rolex, because guess what? My worth, my value is higher than a Rolex. My value is worth more than a Lamborghini. My family is worth more than that. I don't care about that. What I care about is establishing a financial shelter for my family and not my name being in lights. I grind for my children and my grandchildren and for endless generations to come. I'm going to ask you again, how hungry really are you for success? Are you willing to compromise to be recognized? Yeah. Yeah, see, a lot of people, they get these praises and a lot of people get these accolades and a lot of people get these encores because they say what people want to hear. But let me tell you something, what I know about being real. Not only do real recognize real, the fake people recognize real too.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely.
That's what I come to find. People don't know I had a certain preacher come to me that was on the Word Network. Two of them ended up on the Word Network. That's right. And anybody who's a Christian know exactly what I'm talking about. Two individuals came to me for the Word Network when I was in the ministry and I was preaching. But guess what they wanted me to do? They wanted me to kiss their behind. And guess what I did? I gave them a foot in theirs.
My word.
Morally.
My goodness.
And called their behinds out. Did they end up on the Word Network? Yeah. But guess what? Oh, everybody else, they was praising them. But I knew the real them. See, understand me. When you real, the truth will manifest.
Absolutely.
And what I'm talking about is, how hungry are you to succeed? I was not willing to compromise to be recognized. I'm not kissing nobody but whether they look like me or not. I don't care how many millions of dollars that they have. I am focused on my family. Period. That's the bottom line. I'm not doing no fake smiles or fake handshake. One thing about me, you're going to know whether I like you or not. I promise you that. I promise you that. I ain't never scared. We're talking about success takes time and work. And let me tell you something. It correlates with the message because guess what? I notice it's more challenging for people who don't compromise. I recognize there's contracts that people get. They want you to sign, but they want you to sell your soul. What profit if a man to gain the whole world and lose their, not only their soul, but their family? How bad did you want that? Do you want that book deal? How bad do you want to be known as an international speaker? Huh? Everybody else in the world know you, but do your wife know you? Do your children know you?
You talking good.
Do your husband know you?
You talking good.
Do your children know you?
Oh
yeah, you'll carry the bishop bags. Huh? You'll carry the first lady bags. You'll carry your mentor bags. You'll hold open the door for them. But what are you doing at home?
Won't even give your wife a glass of water.
Huh?
Or your husband.
Thank you, my queen. Who are you holding? Who are you holding up at home though? Are you carrying your family?
Say it.
Huh? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't got time for this fake it. No.
Charity begins at home.
No. Charity, like my queen said, begins at home.
Love begins at home.
Your family come first. I've literally passed up speaking engagements and told them, no, it's my queen and I date night. Can't do nothing for you, man. I'm not that desperate to be well known like that to compromise she and I time for me to be on a platform. No.
Absolutely. Appreciate that, baby.
You welcome, my queen. You got anything you want to say, sweetheart?
No, it's just you know, you gotta work. It looks cute, it sounds good. Like I stated before, you know, especially with us in these businesses, how we want to roll out this business, and I got my LCC, or what do you call it, LLC, and I've done this, that, and the other, but you're not working your business. If you want to be successful, you have to put in the time and the work. You have to generate a customer base. You have to advertise. You know, you may have to go live a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? You have to work. You have to work.
That's it.
You know, I it's just, you know, again, unrealistic expectations for you to think that you can just get a website and just put it out there and people gonna come running to your website. You have to let people know that it's there. You have to do some things that, you know, would bring attention to your brand.
That's right. You got time for everything else.
Yes, make time.
You got time for social media.
Exactly.
You understand? You on social media, you have a business, but who can know about you if you don't advertise your business? You understand? You say you can't afford this, but you just bought, you know what I'm saying, this purse, and you just bought these shoes, and you know what I'm saying, that you don't need. That you don't need. You understand? Do you not know she and I, we sacrificed. She and I, we cut back on going out. Yeah, that's right. We both sat down. We said, what can we do to cut back so we won't be held back so we can go forward? What do we need to cut back on so we can go forward? Huh? We literally sat down, my queen and I. We brainstormed. Brainstormed. We cut back on some things so we can go forward. These advertisements, some of you even seen the advertisements on Facebook and Instagram. You understand? Some of you not serious. Some of you, you want to look the part rather than being the part.
Like that. Absolutely.
Now let's see. Baba, he said, make sure you set up the fours for your business: structure, strategy, system, and sales.
Absolutely.
That's right.
We have people out here, they don't even have a business plan. What is your plan for your business?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You started out, okay, so what are you going to do in year 1? What are you going to do in year 2 and 3? What are your expectations? Have you put that on paper? Or are you just out here just blowing in the wind and you don't know where you're going and any road could take you there? Have a, like Baba said, have a strategy. What's your business structure? What's the hierarchy? You know, what do you have in place that your business can stand on? You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
What systems are you running?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do sales. You have to, that's what we do. We're online. We have to do sales.
That's right.
I speak with people. You know what I'm saying? In regards to purchasing things from us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have to set yourself up. Don't think for a minute that you're not going to have to work. Don't think for a minute you're not going to have to think and strategize and find out how to get business. Don't think for a minute you're just going to open your doors and everybody's going to flock to it just because you got a grand opening sign. You have to make yourself known. You have to network. You have to get into the circles of people that that you can get to know. Like we always say, and like it's always said, people do business with people that they know what it is and trust.
Know, like, and trust.
Know, like, and trust.
Mm-hmm.
If
That's
you
right.
need help with your skills in order to what you call it, to network, they have books out there. You know what I'm saying? They have some famous book about getting to know people. They have a lot of those books. We want you to be successful. We want you to go to the top. But you have to realize that there's going to be some work that needs to take place. There's going to be some strategies you need to put down, like Baba says, some structures and some systems, and you're going to have to make some sales.
That's right.
And everybody gets scared when they say sales, oh Lord, I got to make some sales. Find out how to do it. You want to succeed, find out what to do. And if you don't want to do it, hire somebody. But don't let that be the reason that your business did not take off. Don't let that be the reason that your business died because of your fear.
That's right. That's right. Well said, my queen. Baba Ray, we appreciate you for tuning in, Baba, man. You have a blessed day. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. And so, family, we're going to end it on this note. Just remember, man, it's more than just you having faith. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your faith in action. And to me, that's what work is. Work is your faith in action. Work is your faith in action. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to help you to make the transactions by your work and faith being put in action. You understand? It's not enough spiritual people and religious people, okay, to pray. Okay, your blessing not just going to pop up in a mailbox and come to your front door, packaged, wrapped, ready for you to open. No, you got to work for it. And think about this. Everybody who's successful, I don't know not one person successful in the entertainment industry and the real estate industry. I don't know nobody who never put in the work.
That's just sat there and just didn't do nothing.
And thank you. Nobody who I know that's successful personally and indirectly, when I hear their stories, and not only that, don't you see Usher sweating on the stage? Mm-hmm. Don't you see Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson was a multi-millionaire. But this man worked. Beyonce, billionaire. The sister works. But for some reason, we think that it's just going to fall out the sky. Listen, fam, the only person I know who got rich overnight is somebody who received an inheritance or they hit the lottery. That's it. Everybody else I know that's wealthy, who grew up like us, well, we didn't receive an inheritance. Guess what they had to do? Put in the work. Put in the work. You understand? Our children and our grandchildren are going to be able to reap where they have not sowed because of us putting in the work. Who's willing? Who's willing to break the curse of broke? Who's willing to break the curse of broke? Because the only way that's going to happen is if you put in the work for that to happen. You understand? Listen, I served 20 years, and I'm getting ready to close here. I served for a total of 20 years. 20 years in the Marine Corps. Received a retirement pension for the rest of my life. Set myself up for the rest of my life. Sold 20 years of my life to set myself up for the rest of my life. Fully retired at the age of 39. I wasn't able to do that without putting in the work. You know what else work I did? Financial work. I budgeted. I positioned myself. I told myself no. I prioritized. And then I paid those credit cards off.
Gotta work.
You gotta work. I have a plan now to knock out some debts. I already know where I'm going to be at by next year, at what month, because I set up a plan, and guess what I'm doing?
That's right.
I'm working the plan for it to work.
That's
so
right.
I'm planning to succeed, not fail. Failure is not something I don't meditate on that.
Yes.
I know what it is. I know what it is. But even a lesson that comes from something not prospering, guess what? That's still success. You know why? Because you learned. I'm talking about the L's. The L's I'm talking about is not the law. No, I'm talking about the lessons learned. These are the L's I'm talking about. You understand? I'm talking about the LL like that. I'm talking about rocking those bells. You understand? The lessons learned. Those are the only L's I catch. Is the lesson learned. That's it. I never seen myself being broke when I was in the hood. I promise you. Even as a teenager. You understand me? While other people's out there partying and clubbing and getting drunk and getting high, Amar was hitting the books and I said, I'm getting up out of here. But I kind of phrased it another way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I put the HE double hockey stick on it. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? And I seen myself getting up out of there. I met the recruiter in the Marine Corps. Man, the girls was coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get me to sleep with them, man. I was like, no. I work at McDonald's. I live with my grandmama. You live with your mama. What we gonna do if we have a child? I can barely take care of myself with this minimum wage working for McDonald's.
Have a McNugget.
You understand me? I worked, I grind, I stayed focused. I didn't get here, you know what I'm saying, by being some wimp. And I know what it is not to grind. I don't whine, I grind.
Sure.
My ethnicity is not a showstopper. I grind. My gender is not a showstopper. I grind. My zip code is not a showstopper. I grind. Period. My brother Kofi Pazzi, he says, yes, you got to work. And you know why I put up his message? I'm going to tell you why, not just because he said it, because he living what he talking about. He's another fellow entrepreneur who put in the work to accomplish his goals. Make sure you go check our brother out. They got a clothing line as well. You know, they got caps too as well. Go show our brother some love, brother Kofi Pazzi. Hey, brother Kofi, you would, man, please put your information out there. So, family, I just want to close on that. Listen, I seen my wife come off her job because she worked since she was 19. She was putting in work financially. So now at the age she at, and I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get mad at me.
We're going to stay out the numbers. We ain't going to get
we ain't going to put out the numbers, you understand me?
They say if a woman tell her age, she'll tell you anything.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You know, we're not going to put the numbers out there, you know. But I'm going to tell you what, though, man. I literally seen her, seen my queen go from being employed to being self-employed. I seen that. You understand? Now she took control of her financial future in her way. I took control of it in my way. You understand? You know what I'm saying? But both of us had to work for that to happen. You understand? And we executed. And so guess what? Her execution caused her to execute being employed and open up the door for her to be self-employed.
And to employ others.
And to employ others. And for us to write the checks. We the boss. We're the ones in charge. This not no Facebook thing with us. No, real life. Fully retired at the age of 39, real life. Came off her job in 2019 this year. And be a total of 2 years we're celebrating my queen to be self-employed.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm a full-time entrepreneur, but she is really self-employed. Like me, I get my basis off my pension. You understand? I'm not ashamed of that. I had to work to get that pension. It wasn't given to me for free. Like she said, nobody just gave me a pension.
I honestly couldn't have done it without my king. I'm serious.
You know what I mean?
I honestly could not have came off the job and be secure at where I'm at right now without the man that's in my life. And
all praises, man.
All praise and honor.
All praises. So, family, listen, we're not going to hold you guys up. Remember, you know, to go check us out, you know, Check out our YouTube channel. Check out, our Instagram. You follow us, we follow back. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter how many followers you have. We don't get caught up in that foolishness either. You know what I'm saying? We don't play these games. We don't play these games. We don't go with the grain. We go against it. You know what I'm saying? We go against it around here. So no matter how many followers you have, as long as you adding value, you know what I'm saying? We're definitely going to follow you back. We want to thank you all too for helping us to reach 1,600 followers on IG. Thank you so much for helping us to have 370 subscribers on YouTube. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We want to get this message out to as many people as they can, because we want to see you live the best life that you would like to live. We're not trying to create many us's. No, we want you to be the big you. We don't want you to be many us's. No, we want you to be the big you. Absolutely. Be the big you, not many us's. Be the big you. Absolutely. That's what we want to see. You conquer. You and your family take the million to be fruitful and multiply and enlarge your territory. All right? So we come here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, Facebook Live and direct on this set. And no, I didn't want that, so I'm not going to play that. Live and direct on the set. So make sure you come on here, check us out, family. Again, every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, Facebook Live. On Friday, we do relationship empowerment. On Monday and Wednesday, we do spiritual and we do economical empowerment information. Okay, so rest assured, those 2 days will be dedicated to those two subject matters. Okay, so we want to help your family to be financially free too. Okay, we're not financial educators. Okay, so we want to put out that misnomer. Okay, we are not financial educators. All right, we listen to financial educators. Okay, and we've seen the outcome of listening to them, right? And it positioned us to win financially. So we just want to share these same things that has helped our family and us to succeed, to start building generational wealth and to break, the generational curse of broke off of our family and your family life. Peace. Queen.
That's it.
We out.